probably have to change all of your settings in Discord to go through your headset, just so you know. All right. Let me get these people. Ooh, Goliath Fighter. Me likey. I do like your username inside of Beyond 20, by the way, Chris.
No, yes, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Still can't hear you, Asher. I'm gonna message him just in case he can't hear us.
No, I'm
Oh,
just not talking.
oh, okay. There you go. All right, so we are ready to go. One thing, Asher, if you go to the text channel that says links, tap on the one that says live stream. That way you can see what I'm doing in Tabletop Simulator for as like combat and things.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to import, let's see, your characters, D&D, Lost Mind of Phandelver, characters. There's Christy. You changed your name from Gorgoth, so I gotta save that now.
Wait, who did what now?
You changed your name from Gorgoth to something else, so I gotta save it as whatever your new name is.
Well, Gorgoth was the barbarian I created for funsies.
The backup, yeah, I gotcha. Alright, what is his name? It's Fezzik.
Fezzik is the character I imported.
I swear that's like a name from a TV show or something.
It's from The Princess Bride.
That's what it is. Are there rocks ahead? Oh my word! That's who you're fighting! Oh my word! Okay. I officially love this already. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Alright, so you are a... I won't say what your classes are, just so you guys can, like, mention them in the game, so you can introduce yourselves. But there are 3D models, and give me some time, and I'll try to find ones that are more representative of your character. Let's get rid of Senior Heels, because he is not in here yet. Alright. There's that. Are you on the YouTube video yet, Asher?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. There might be a little bit of latency, but don't worry about that. Christy the da-da-da. Alright. Let me make this windowed configuration. Now, next time when we jump in, I'm going to have this live stream ready to go automatically. Let's make this ultra. Let's upscale the resolution. Let's go to that, and then 1928 by 72. Please hold. Alright. Yay! Alright, so Fezzik, let's make your character base red, and then let's save you. In characters, let's follow. Save this, 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 and this, and I'll sort all that out later. Alright, so the intro to this campaign for D&D. Here is the intro. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandelver, a couple days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandelver. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. And now you guys can talk amongst yourselves, if you so wish. Otherwise, we can keep going.
I'm still technically in the out of character chat.
Oh yeah, let's jump into the other one technically. Yeah, meet you guys there in a second. Copy. Let's kick. Oh wait, no, let's not kick. Let's move him in here. There. Oh, you can just click and drag. That's perfect. All right. So you guys are in character now.
All right.
Do you choose to introduce yourselves, riding in silence? There is a cart. I'm going to import that really quick. No?
What? Sorry, I'm new to this.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. All right, so you can choose to introduce your characters if you want. If not, then we can just keep going. There is like something that happens almost immediately. Like, Orithra could introduce yourself to No, or Fezzik, vice versa, or any of that. Like, the three of you characters are traveling down a road together.
Okay.
You haven't technically met or introduced yourselves yet. All three of you have been asked by this dwarf, Gundren Rockseeker, to head to Phandelver. Do you decide to do anything? If not, that's totally cool. You just tell me if you're going to do something or not.
I mean, I'm going to introduce myself then.
All right. Who do you introduce yourself to?
Um,
You see a fire Ganazi, this guy right here, sitting right next to you.
Okay.
He kind of looks like a mage a little bit, like he might have like some mystical powers. And then you also see a
Sure.
ranger with a bow at the ready traveling next to you as well.
Okay. I will say hi to the ranger.
Does the...
You don't know my name.
No, you don't.
Hi.
I mean, you guys may
I'm-
have met earlier. It's up to you to decide if you've met earlier.
I feel like we may have met earlier.
All right. You guys are
Given-
probably from the same place in Neverwinter, so that works. You probably haven't met the Fire Ganazi that is next to you. He's kind of rare to see a Fire Ganazi in these parts, so this guy right here, you probably have never met him before. This guy is Asher. So
Gotcha. All right. Then I will ask him what his name is.
My name is No.
it's a pretty great name. All right. Unless you want to talk about anything, you guys continue down the road. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
All right.
We'll continue down the road.
Sure. So let me jump over to the next part. Oh wait, I gotta remember to lock this. I am still fairly new to doing this as well, so I don't want you to like see the plot hooks and everything. So you have been on the Triborough Trail for about a half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of them. The woods press close to the trail here with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. Let me pop you guys into here. This is where hopefully things get a little bit more interesting. There. So, you see two dead horses right here. Oh, three. That doesn't belong there. So two dead horses along this path. This red line is the road to Phandelver. This obviously looks suspicious to you guys. There's the wagon I was looking for. This is your wagon. And it's up to you guys what you want to do. How do you want to handle this? Do you just want to charge in and like investigate? Based on your character sheets, if you want to roleplay to your characters, anything that you see that has like, for you, no, your intelligence is 2. You're more likely to play things smart, whereas Fezzik, your constitution is 3 and your strength is 3. You're probably going to want to go and like attack things. So in order to play to your character, how do you guys want to role play it? Do you want to ready your bow, Orithra?
Yeah.
Orithira. All right. So your bow's readied.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my big old hammer.
All right. Do you decide to
My
position
maul.
yourself anywhere?
I'm gonna look around, see if I see anything else that might attack us.
All right, so you're going to keep a cautious stance. All right, got you. How about you now?
I'm just gonna stay behind the other people and be ready in case anything attacks.
I got it. So basically, Fezzik's taking up the lead because he's more like the tank. Orithra right here is more like the ranger, and you've got some ranged attacks as well. Got it. So as you guys approach, out pops 4 goblins. Yay! Let me put those over here. I really need to remember to keep on locking the camera. Let me lock the camera for you guys. There we go. Now we're going to roll for initiative. So on your character sheets, just hit that button that says initiative.
That's initiative.
You will see it up near where it says armor class. If you're on your phone, it's going to look a little weird. Let me see if I can pull that up.
I got
and
a
help you
9.
guys. Yep. I can actually see your rolls too. You're fine.
So I've got a couple weapons, right? And I'm obviously not going to be able to use my great axe and my maul at the same time. And if I want to use my maul two-handed, because it's a two-handed weapon, like, how does the equipping thing work in this game?
So you have an action per turn. Equipping and unequipping counts as an action each. You have an action,
right,
then you have your move, and then you have a bonus action.
If I'm looking at what I have equipped, I've got a crossbow, a great axe, and a maul, and unarmed, all technically equipped. Is that, like, okay?
No.
And I just attack with one?
You would unequip everything except for, like, either the maul or the great axe. I would... Let's see.
I'm going to keep them all out.
Yeah, the great axe and the maul are pretty much the exact same thing. One does a 1d12 and one does a 2d6. Those add up to the same. You just roll one more dice for one. Actually, you know what? Technically, the maul does more damage because if you roll 2d6s,
because it's a minimum of 2.
Yes. Yeah. So that maul is better. I was like, what are the difference between those two? So, Orithra, I changed your equipment to a longbow for you. I hope that was okay.
That's fine.
There we go. So now I'm fixed too. So now I've just got my maul out.
All right, cool. Perfect. So if you want to hit the +5 on your longbow, we'll see how you attack.
I'm ready for
There is a an app for this as well, a D&D Beyond app.
Yeah.
It works fairly well. The longbow to hit is a 7. Unfortunately, I don't think that hits. The guy just like kind of nimbly ducks away. He does a little like hiya, hiya, and it doesn't hit. So you can move. Your character sheet says that you can move up to 35 feet. So let me know in what general direction you want to move, and I'll move you in whatever is the most advantageous to you.
I guess, let's see, 35 feet. To the right by that tree.
Alright, like right about there?
No.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Alright, cool. So you're a little bit farther away. This would be now, for initiative, No's turn.
Okay. So with my produce flame spell, it says it applies to myself. So am I not able to use that in a fight?
I read that. You can produce it, and then you can use it to shoot throw a little fireball up to 30 feet. That uses it though. So like you use an action. I'm gonna like just pretty much assume you're always gonna have that flame equipped when you enter combat because that's your weapon. And so you've already got that equipped. I'll give you that, and you can throw it at somebody 30 feet away. And if it hits them, they take 1d8 fire damage.
Okay. Well, can I move before I use it then?
Yes. So that's the other thing. You can move, you can attack, and then you can move. You can move up to your feet per turn. So your feet per turn is 30. So you can move like 10, 5 feet, shoot, and then based on that how it goes, you could move again.
I'm going to move to the right, like 10 feet first. And then I'm going to shoot a fireball on the leftmost.
That guy right there?
Oh. Yeah.
All right, so you hit the +5 where it's next to produce flame. You got a 10. Unfortunately, that is also gonna suck. It misses him as well. So, Fezzik, we're rolling real great here, guys.
I'm gonna hit the guy right in front of me.
All right, roll on your maul. I'm gonna let you guys know, just for your first combat, to hit them, the armor class is 15. So.
Sweet.
Oh, great.
Well, I rolled crap.
How about you? Oh man. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at you when you were a barbarian. I was like, barbarian rage. No. So, all right.
Nope.
They're gonna move. This guy's gonna attempt to hit you. He's gonna roll. Let's see what he gets. Your armor class is
16, I believe.
yes. He misses you. And then he decides to be a little bit of a coward, and he moves back. Because he moves back, you get to make an opportunity of attack, I believe, with your character? Yes.
Yeah, I believe that.
So before he moves out, you get to roll again to hit him with your maul.
Okay. So
He's not
I
too bright, this
will-
goblin. He's like, oh, I bet I could get away from him.
So roll the hit again.
Yes.
Ah,
I'm going to fudge it. I'm going to say you hit him. So you attack.
Yay.
Woo! Look at that little action. Okay, now roll for damage. Where it says next to
Okay.
the 5, roll that 2d6 plus
Damn it.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, you clean him like in twain, and he just dies.
Nice.
All right, so this guy moves in, and he's like, all right, it's my turn. And he rolls to attack you. And he also swings and misses. Seeing that you just cleaved one of his friends out, he's like, I'm not going to, like, mess with that. And he stays right where he is. This guy, as part of his action, he disengages, which is an action that you guys can do where you won't incur opportunities of attack. And he just decides to run away about 30 feet. This guy moves in, and he's going over here. He's going after the ranger. Orithra, it is your turn again.
Okay. What now?
You can decide to attack. You also have other actions. You could dash, disengage, dodge, try to hide. You could
Yeah.
use an item. You can also talk to your other adventurers. Normally, every turn is about 6 seconds, but because it's the first time, we're kind of like we're not going to do that.
Right.
So.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit the guy right in front of me.
All right, with your longbow,
Bow.
right? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a +3 because you're really close to him, and you're a ranger.
Okay.
Well, not
why
your day.
do the dice hate us?
I know, right? It's a D20 you guys are rolling, too, so I'm very surprised. You still get to move if you want. You can move farther away. Your speed is 35.
Yeah. I will move further away.
Where are you going? Over here?
Yeah, by the wagon.
All right. I would move over to the wagon, and then, yeah, as a bonus action, I'll let you climb that, too, if you want to get on top of it.
Sure.
All right.
That would be super.
All right. And that, because of elevated height, I'll do a +2 on all of your attacks.
Okay.
All right. And then, no, I believe. You still there?
Yeah, I was reading some stuff. So,
Your produce flame, I think, takes an action. It is one action. You can also attack. Okay, so yes, you can attack with it immediately after producing it.
I'm gonna run away towards the wagon,
All right.
and then how much range does my crossbow have? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at
Alright.
the goblin on the right.
This guy?
Yeah.
All right. roll to attack.
Wow. Okay.
You also miss. This
Wait,
guy's
that's
just got
7?
arrows littered around him, and he's just
I
like
thought that
doing a
was a
happy
1.
dance. Like, you can't hit me. So, Fezzik's turn.
That
Yep.
does the game realize it's a D20? So
does.
I'm gonna hit the guy right in front of me.
All right. I mean, to hit them, all you have to be doing is rolling 11s or higher.
Right.
It's not quite a 50-50 chance, but it is a great way to start a campaign. And it's just sucking so hard.
Well, we all have bonuses on top of that too.
Yeah,
So.
it really sucks. You're rolling a 7, and then it adds the 5 on top of it in order to miss. All right, it's the rolls. We're just gonna keep going with this and see how it goes. These goblins are. One of them died. This guy's not afraid of you guys at all because you completely missed him. So he's going to move in and he's going to try to attack No. I mean, they've been rolling really bad as well. And I should honestly just put this D20 over here where you guys can see it so I don't have to keep moving the camera. And he got a 10. He misses you. This guy decides to attack Fezzik because you guys are in combat. And that's a 7. This guy right here, he's going to ready a short bow for his action. And that's going to use up all of his time. So it is Arithra now. While you do that, I'm going to lock the camera here. I got to check something. So go ahead and see what you want to do, Christy.
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot the guy right by the wagon.
Alright. Let's see.
Again.
Alright. I am...
Yay!
Yay! You hit him. Alright, now roll for damage. You kill him. He takes an arrow right in the neck, and he just bums out. And it is nose attack, I believe.
Okay. So, changing what I'm holding takes up an action, right?
Yes.
Mm.
If you were to change to your short bow is light. You're holding it in one hand, and your produce flame is in your other hand that you're throwing at people. So, but if you have like a two-handed weapon or something that doesn't say light, oh wait, no, that's not how it works. Light means you can attack with it, and then something else that is also a light weapon.
Okay. No, my crossbow is two-handed.
Oh. No, crossbow, it says light.
Yeah, but on the right
Oh.
over in the notes it says
Oh.
two-handed.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that equipped at the same time, so throw that
okay.
off. Yeah. Well, so far you guys have killed 2 of them, and you haven't taken any damage.
Well, I can't unequip the produce frame, so...
No, it's a cantrip. That's always equipped. Yeah, so technically those are both equipped. My bad. You are holding the crossbow, and you're basically, like, producing a flame in your hand and throwing it as an action.
Okay, can I do that?
Your produce flame has a higher hit chance.
So I'm going to shoot the crossbow at the goblin over there.
This one, or the one
Yeah.
farther away?
The closer one.
The one right in front of Fezzik. Okay, that is, divide by 5, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away. You can hit the other guy because the range on your crossbow is 80, and you won't have disadvantage. It'll be the exact same.
Actually, yeah, I'll attack the farther guy because he
Alright.
has a
Yep.
bow and arrow.
Roll on it.
Oh, there we go.
Yay! 19. Roll for damage.
Click.
6. Alright, he takes an arrow straight into the gut, but he doesn't quite dead, but he is limping along. Go ahead, Fezzik.
I'm gonna hit the guy right in front of me.
Alright, roll for damage. Roll to attack, I mean. Yay! No, it's not a nat 20. Alright. Fine.
No.
Then go ahead and roll for damage then.
Roll for damage.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, you cleave him right in half. And the other guy's not looking so good, so he's going to try to escape. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5. He is running away. What do you guys decide to do? Are you chasing him or not?
I'm chasing him.
All right.
Not.
In order of initiative, it would be Orithra first to try to chase.
Chase it down.
You're chasing him down, and is No trying to chase him down as well?
Yeah.
Alright, I just had to check the goblin's foot speed to make sure I got that right. Alright, you guys are still technically in combat, so it is a race versus speed. I know Orithra technically has a higher walking speed than he does. You other two, you're matched, but he's also wounded. He has like 1 health point left. So he's going to run into the woods, and then you guys are just going to kind of like gang up on him. And what are you attempting to do to him?
Can I use my sword on him? I have to do it.
Yeah, he's not going to attempt to attack you guys, so if you just want to free equip it, you can equip your sword. It doesn't even cost an action. Let's get these
I'll grab my
trees out of the
sword.
way. Fezzik, you're like, oh my word, the god can't see me very well, so I'm just going to chop down that tree. Yeah, you're going to use your sword on him and just lop his head off?
Sure.
Alright, he dies. And that was all of them. So now you guys are out of combat, so you no longer have to take turns. What are you deciding to do?
Search the bodies.
Alright, searching bodies at the end of tonight, I'll determine what you guys find. I'll make a note of it that you guys decided to search the bodies. What else do you do?
I think we should probably take a rest and just set up camp for the night after
Alright.
that.
Bear in mind, you guys didn't take any damage, and it is about mid-morning, so there's no reason to take a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we should see what's in the wagons.
Alright. You only see the remnants of what appeared to be... actually, you know what? I gotta look what's in that wagon, to be honest. Elmo's World. That's my elevator hold music. As you approach the wagon, you notice that there are very obvious tracks leading into the woods from which the goblins came. They'd be very easy to follow if you decided to. The other option is you could follow the road into Phandelver and just leave these goblins here.
Aren't
as
we
far as what's in the
escorting a
cart,
wagon?
I am looking at what's in the wagon, possibly.
No, I mean, aren't we escorting the first wagon?
Oh yeah, you're escorting the first wagon, which belonged to Gundren. He was asking you to escort it for him. When you approach this one, roll an investigation check, everyone. Unless anyone has a passive investigation of like 12. Nothing really. A history
All
check.
right, well.
If anyone wants to roll a history check to try to remember how much wagons are worth. Or if anybody actually read the player's handbook, you can just totally open it and
I have
tell
a
me.
high history bonus.
Oh,
Oh,
nat
wow.
20. You
Wow.
recall exactly what this wagon is worth because you have sold 30 wagons in your lifetime. Don't ask why. But let's see. Let me look up what that wagon is worth. That wagon is worth... Is it in here? Why would it be in here, right? Alright. While you guys decide if you're following the tracks, but I'll tell you what the wagon is worth, and if you decide to bring it with you, that'll just be a retroactive continuity, where it's like, oh hey, you brought it with you. So, let me throw that in my notes. Wagon
Well,
is worth...
there's no horses, so couldn't we technically just hook up the empty wagon to our current wagon?
Yes. However, with the added weight, somebody would need to roll on animal handling in order to be able to do that.
have animal handling.
It's right there.
Oh,
You have it posted.
I'll roll animal.
All right. You think that with the animals that you have in front, which are these completely, totally alive horses of 2, that pulling this wagon won't exhaust them for the trip to Phandelver. With the extra load of this. So if you decide to hook it up, yeah, you
Cool.
can. So really, there's no reason not
Cool.
to. You just hook it up.
Wait, wouldn't we have to do that anyway? Because those other horses are dead.
Yeah, you'd have to use these 2 that are currently pulling this one. But luckily, you guys have Hostettlers. Let's call that a horse type, I believe. And they're going to be able to pull both of these. I mean, they're like barely out of breath. It's not that long of a trip so far. And you have a general idea of how far away Phandelver is. They can make the trip with both carts. So you've got an extra cart. But you're following
Do we know?
Go ahead.
So how far away is Phandelver?
Let's call it, based on Gundren's description, it's gonna be another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Another 50 miles. You've gone 50 miles already. You're halfway there.
So wait, I remember reading that there's an hour limit to miles traveled.
Oh, yeah, but you've been on the road for about a day and a half. This is how far you've gotten so far. It's mid-morning.
So it's going to be another day and a half to Phandelver.
Yes. Bear in mind you have more than enough rations to be able to long rest. There is a little bit of danger for resting during nighttime, but seeing it's how it's your first campaign, I'll waive that on the trip to Phandelver because there's a lot to do in Phandelver, so I don't want to get like tied down in combat on the way there. Plus, it's in the manual for this module, this campaign, that you can make it to Phandelver without any more trouble if you want. However, you don't know what leads on the Goblin Trail.
Do we have any sort of time frame we're expected to be in Phandelver?
No, Gendron was just going ahead of you for about a week. He did not tell you any specific time that he needed you to be there.
I'm inclined to follow the Goblin Trail.
Also, are you guys all in agreement?
Yeah.
Alright, you decide to follow the Goblin Trail. So, let me grab your characters. I need to... This is going to be interesting how this happens. Let's go here, and 1. That's a good stopping point. We're already an hour in, or I could load up the next part if you want to.
Not doing anything.
I do more.
Alright, how about you, Asher?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's load this up. Alright, let me pull your characters into this. Components. Oh wait, no, saved objects. D&D, characters, Fezzik, Orithra, and no. And then you also have your carts, which I will have to add later. So you follow the trail to a stream. Are you following my camera? Now you are. To this stream that leads into what looks like a cave. There is right here a little turn that goes into possibly a cliff face over here somewhere. The goblin tracks go straight into that cave.
Hmm.
They actually die like right here at the stream, but then you see that it starts back up here, same tracks.
Well then, I say that we go into the cave because I can see in the dark, and I can also activate my flame to be able to see more.
All right.
I can also see in the dark, so I think we should.
Please tell me Fezzik does not have dark vision.
Fezzik does not have dark vision.
Yay! I'm so happy. Please get separated from the group. gonna be so great.
I'd really rather not.
It is one of the best ways to die in D&D is to get separated from your group. Just so you know, splitting the group up, good way to die. All right.
I believe it.
Everyone just roll a raw 20. If you tap the dice icon, you can just roll a d20 without anything.
Okay. D20.
Roll.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, how do I hit the X? 1D20.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Yay. All right.
3.
Fezzik and Orithra. No. You think it is a great idea that you guys should be somewhat cautious and determine the order of your lineup before you head into the cave.
Well, yeah, we haven't actually headed into the cave yet.
All right.
Fezzik should be in the middle.
Fezzik should be in the middle.
You can't see. Yeah, right. That makes sense because I can't see.
Right. So if you get... Well, actually, that's kind of a bad idea because if it gets dark, Orithra and No can see up to, 60 feet?
Yeah, I can see up to 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what dark vision is.
Well, can't No make some light for us?
He can make light for you, but that is
Yeah.
likely to give away your position.
So I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, I would pick the person who's got the highest stealth, potentially, or the highest perception, depending on how you want to play it.
Well, let's see her. Your perception's 14, and your stealth is
So,
+5.
Yeah, I have low stealth and perception.
all right.
Yeah,
probably
it's
should get-
definitely going to be. Christy should go in front then. 'Cause she's got the highest
Perception and
what's your
stealth?
character?
All right.
What's your character?
Orithra. Or
Orithra. Yeah,
Orathyra.
Put Orithra in front. She's got the highest perception and stealth.
Orathyra Sutharasis. I don't know. All right, so she's going to go in first. Who's coming up second?
I should come up second. I don't want to get left behind.
Super.
All right. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
a good idea for you to be in the middle. All right, Orithra, go ahead and throw your stealth check. Your passive perception is 14. Nat 20. Nice.
Ooh.
All right. So you are in stealth. I wonder if there's a way for me to tell that. No. Nope. I guess I'll just have it in this mode when you're in stealth, I guess. So you are stealthed. You're kind of leading up the group. As you guys move forward, you notice around this clearing, passive perception 14, you hear what sounds like goblin sounds. Right here. And you can kind of tell, like, these guys are moving around a little bit. They're rummaging. There's a makeshift campfire right here. They don't notice you yet. That's the big thing. You guys are not in combat. You can try to play this to your advantage. You can try to sneak past. You can just let Fezzik go straight in and try to kill him. It's up to you how you want to do it.
So we're not in the cave yet, by the looks of this map.
No, you are not. The cave is right here. This is a clearing that's near the cave.
Well, I'm gonna go hit him.
All right. If no one has a objection to that, Fezzik's just gonna move in.
Okay. Before he moves in, I'm gonna produce flame.
Yep. You're probably gonna get in the best advantage right here, Orithra, for like a line of sight shot. Same for you, so that you don't also hit Orithra in the process. Fezzik, it would be very to your character if you decided not to stealth and just decide to go in there hacking slashing.
Why haven't I stealth?
Right, alright, so you go in and you shout, Leroy Jenkins! And one of the goblin goes, huh? And you're able to move fast enough that you get him in a surprise round. I will let you guys determine, the two of you who are highlighted, if you want to be in the surprise round. It's going to need to involve you getting closer to where you're line of sighting them. It's going to move you closer to the mouth of the cave. Right now he's behind this bush right here. He'll be in a surprise round by himself, which basically is a free attack.
Yeah, I'll run in.
So, let me know where you want to
No?
land up. Do you want to go 2 to the right and 1 up?
Yeah.
All right.
So like that little corner square?
Yeah, right there. Or do you want to move 2 to the right from there? You're good for a line of shot on this guy, but this guy you're going to hit a branch. Yeah, I would give you the ability to shoot at this guy, but it would be with this disadvantage because you're going to have to get through some trees.
Okay. I'll shoot the first guy.
That guy right
One
there.
on the right.
The one on the right.
All right. What about no? Where are you moving?
I'm
Where are you?
I'm gonna move right like 1 square, and I'm gonna be watching the cave in case anything comes out.
All right. Surprise round. Roll for initiative. Fezzik automatically goes first, so don't roll.
So Christine needs to roll for initiative.
Yep, and no. Just to determine what move you guys are order you guys are moving in for the rest of the combat.
Oh, so
Good initiative, yeah.
All right. No, and then Erythra. Doesn't matter that you rolled low. You're in a surprise round. So, Fezzik, who are you attacking? This guy's going to end up like right here.
I'm gonna hit the guy right in front of me.
All right, roll to hit. 18, you hit him. Roll to attack. I mean, roll for damage. 13.
Right.
You
13.
you splinter him in half. All right. You can move
You know,
if you
a maul
want.
is basically a giant hammer, so I'd really be crushing these guys.
Yeah. I'll have to see if I can pull a giant out somewhere. Let me see if I can just do that. Where do you decide to move? You have, what's your move speed? You've got 30 feet of movement. Each of these squares is 5 feet. Objects, components.
Is there anyone else in that clearing?
Yeah, just this guy right here.
Oh. Yeah, I'll go run up to him.
Alright, you won't be able to attack him, but you'll just be right in front of him.
I know, but he's close enough he'll attack me next round anyway, so.
Alright, in true barbarian style, you don't realize that Erythra now has a low chance, to accidentally hit you. But...
I'm a warrior, by the way, not a barbarian.
Oh, you're a warrior? Okay, got you. Oh, Goliath fighter. Alright. Well then, let's say you move there. That way just, like, much less
Yeah,
chance.
I'm not going to move in her way.
Right. You can move. You can attack diagonally, by the way.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. All right.
One down. I want to stay out of the way, yeah.
It would be... Who rolled for initiative? It would be No's turn next. No, you're going to need to move a little bit in order to hit Mr. Baggy Pants right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward some.
5 to the right?
To like right next. Yeah.
You have 5 more movements, 5 more tiles. You can move diagonally.
I'm gonna move up and right 1, and then right 1 more.
All right.
Or
Roll a very
can
quick.
I hit right there?
Let's see. It would be slight disadvantage.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
pretty thick
then
brush. This is actually.
I'm gonna move right 2
Alright.
more, and then up 1.
Before you do that, if you want to do that, I'm going to make you roll a very small acrobatics check.
Oh.
I'm going to need you to roll a 10 or higher just to make sure you don't accidentally splash over yourself in the river.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you move to the 2 to the right.
I mean, can I move 1 up as
I
well?
just made you disappear. That is perfect.
Oh.
Hold on. I got to do some shenanigans. I'm going to make it so that doesn't happen again. You stepped into the darkness, and the darkness became you. All right, you are now back. Hey, look at that. All right, toggles ignores fog of war, and you ignore fog of war. In fact, you know what? It was literally just you, who was only like obeying fog of war. It's great.
Wow.
I know, right? Fog of war for the win. Wait, you could see that. Oh my word, I'm doing so well. All right, what are you doing now?
Well, I was gonna move up 1 after that, but that wouldn't be line of sight, then would it?
No, slight disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can give you line of if I can give you sight into the cave. Yes, I can. You see that. So there's no enemies there, but you can see the stream and then steps, Erythra, and then also, no, you see this little, this basically goes up a little bit. It's like a little bit of a steep hill. Also, you guys share all information between each other. Unless for some specific reason you decide not to, you can metagame, where information you find out is only yours to know, and then all the other characters in the campaign have to play as if they don't know that information. However, in general, you guys are sharing everything unless you don't want to play that way.
No, I'm fine with that.
Alright, most people do. So, yeah. Just
I'm gonna
slight
try to throw
disadvantage.
my fireball at the goblin.
Alright, roll to hit twice, take the lower value. If you're rolling with a disadvantage, did you want to stay here or did you want to move up farther?
I'm gonna stay with the disadvantage so that I'm not in the way.
Alright.
For
Yeah, you'll have half cover. So roll with disadvantage. Just roll twice on your to hit and take the lower value.
wow.
So
That's
7.
a lower value. There's
You-
no need to roll a second one.
There's not. After Fezzik, but he's going to do so with disadvantage. 15 and 6. So he gets a 6. Does not hit. Fezzik.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Alright.
Damn.
So there's a thing in this game called inspiration. If you role play really well, I
Okay.
can give you inspiration, which basically lets you re-roll on any attack. I'm gonna let you re-roll on that one because you are all out attacking as a good fighter should. So go ahead and re-roll that. You got inspired in the wrong way, buddy. All right, go ahead, no. Out of the two of you, I would assume you're gonna be able to hit and kill him.
Okay, I'm gonna try to throw it again at him.
All right. Because you're close enough, Fezzik, next round. Oh, you hit him. Okay.
No,
you
I've
could have
rolled 2 times. Oh, wow. Okay.
you could have grappled him to the ground. That would have been a strength contest versus his strength. So if you've got
Oh.
pretty high strength, you can roll on that instead. That's a +3.
I do have a really high strength.
Yeah, but you
But-
also have a +5 to hit, so you're more likely to hit him than anything. So that's just an
Well, that's
option.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Yeah, unarmed strength. You can punch, kick, headbutt, or use and deal damage equal to 1 plus strength. You can always guarantee a hit of 4, I think, because of unarmed strength. Unarmed strike. It's not like you're swinging, you're like going in with a headbutt. So, I think that's in your character sheet. I don't even think you roll for that. Yeah. Oh, wait,
What?
no, you do roll to hit, because you have to be proficient.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I do have a roll to hit.
For unarmed strike? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Alright. But anyway,
So it
no
does
hits
roll
him.
a d20.
He was at 1 health. He died.
Yeah,
Boom.
it doesn't matter how much damage it did.
Alright, let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright, everyone pick highs or lows. As a group.
Do what?
Pick highs or lows. Just pick. I'm gonna roll a secret dice, like a D100, and if I get above 50, it'll be high. If I roll low, it's gonna be low. If I roll below a 50.
Statistically, everything's been low.
So,
So you're gonna call lows?
That's my vote.
Yeah? Alright.
yeah.
Even with the combat right now, you don't hear any sound from inside the cave. It sounds like your combat has gone unheard. So, you guys are out of combat. You haven't heard anything from inside the cave. You're free to do as you will.
Let's search the bodies again.
Alright, that's another 2 goblins for loot. Alright. That'll be given to you at the end of the campaign. I'll throw that into the Discord chat, like what you guys find. Sometime during the week.
I'm gonna produce flame and take a peek over around the corner.
Alright, you can see this far. To be able to get like a visual of up here, you're gonna have to move a little bit farther.
Yeah, I know.
Or Thyra, if you decide to look towards there, you can see what's in that room.
Okay. So that would be perception.
You have dark vision. You can see into a dark tunnel.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll do that.
You see what looks like a wolf. You don't see these two. If you can just kind of roleplay that you don't see these two, because of how Fog of War works, it's boxes. But, yeah, you see a wolf.
Just one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I have
Well.
a thing I can do. Oh, wait, it won't work. I can make it look like a question mark, but here's the thing. As it tips over, it becomes not a question mark. You see that? Because it's not stable on the bottom. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, hide face down does not work. I really wish it did.
Well, she sees a wolf in there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Actually, no.
See
I
that
wouldn't
guy.
want to use flame because they would be able to see it.
Wait,
Um.
so she sees a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Can we stack up in front of the cave and make some noise to try and draw it out?
Absolutely. How do you want to go about doing that?
I'd put me in front.
All right.
I
I
wouldn't.
want to stand. I want
I
to
wouldn't
stand
do that
just
because-
outside the entrance to the cave, so I can still see.
You
well.
want to do that now?
I wouldn't do that because then if there's anything else deeper in the cave, it would lure them out as well. Like down the stream.
Who has the highest animal handling?
I have a
Probably Christy
Roll Christy.
I got a
or
2.
Yeah.
Orithra.
Yeah, or
Orithra?
a Thyra.
Or
Did you
Thyra.
did you
She
get
has the
that
highest
off of the
healing.
names for Wood Elves?
Yeah.
All right, plus inspiration to you for using an actual race's name, so you can burn an inspiration at any time to re-roll if you get a bad roll. You got a 6.
Okay.
You think it's a great idea. You've never encountered a wolf, so you have no idea. You think No has a good idea.
Yeah, alright. So I'll roll for animal hand.
Oh, yeah, you haven't rolled yet. All right, yeah, you know that... All right, let me go back on that. You know that wolves tend to make noise when they are in combat, so it is likely to attract a bunch of people. So you agree with No, is what I meant.
If there's people in there,
That's also true. What's your intelligence, Fezzik? 0? Yeah.
0.
All right.
I want to make just a little bit of noise.
You decide to bang your shield. Do you have a shield? You decide to
I don't have a
bang
shield.
your. Do you decide to
The
bang
rock.
your maul against the walks?
I'll bang it against my breastplate ever so gently.
All right. Does anybody decide to stop him?
No.
All right. He bangs it. The wolf perks up and it starts to run out of the cave, but it gets yanked right here as you notice there is a chain around its collar. It's being kept on a leash.
Where does it stop?
In response to its howling, you also hear howls of what sounds to be 2 other animals also moving towards here. You can't see them, but you can hear a bunch of snarling.
So can someone see that the first wolf is chained?
Yes, you guys can see that.
No.
Or Thyra can, and so can No. They have 60 feet. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, it's enough to see in there.
Okay. Well, I think it looks like those wolves are chained up.
They are.
And the wolves are making noise now?
The wolves are making noise, yes.
Is any other noise coming from the cave that we can detect?
Not currently.
Well, if they're chained up,
Mm-hmm.
they have to be guarded. Or there's what looks to be the entrance to another cave further up.
Yeah, and also this does take a bend right here, so you could follow the water somewhere as well. This is a path right
Yeah.
here. You can walk here without being in water.
I think
So,
we
do you ranged people want to go up and just take care of those chained wolves?
I'm gonna walk up to the wolves
Mhm.
because they're chained up, and I'm gonna look if there's anything past the wolves.
You
That's a good-
move closer towards them. They are gnashing at their chains, trying to get at you. I'm gonna ask you to pick highs or lows.
Lows.
All right. They yank at it, and the python that it is attached to right here is looks like it's secured in the rock. They are not able to get at you yet. In response to that, you are able to see.
Can you just shrink it? Not actually remove it.
Shrink what?
The box of fog or whatever.
The box of fog? No. You have to draw it.
No.
Like, it gets
Wow.
drawn like this. Like a box. And then you can't edit it. You can't see
Can't
what I'm
edit
doing.
it?
No. You either delete
Wow.
it. Yeah, that's it. Tabletop Simulator is not the best, but it works. I mean, so you can see just around the bend. It goes here. Let's just say you can see this bridge. It's 20 feet in the air. So it's not reachable. It goes this way and that way, and then the river goes that way farther. You did see this goblin up here, by the way, that I moved.
Okay.
He's standing near the bridge. He hasn't spotted you yet. He has come out to check on the wolves. It's kind of dark. He's also not the brightest. That's you guys are not in combat, so you can do anything at any time.
So, it would appear to me that the wolves are being kept in that cave. If there's nothing else in that cave past the wolves, that's where they're stable.
Right. No can see
So,
into this little pen, and then this is a chimney that leads up.
Okay.
There's a goblin right here. Let me get that goblin. Goblin, goblin, goblin. Villains. Goblin. Remind
So
me
Seth,
to delete a goblin
there-
later.
We've got like a 15-second delay between when I hear you on Discord and when I see what you're pointing at on YouTube.
I did not know that. All right.
So when you say right here, your mouse isn't moving when you say that.
Okay, so 15-second delay. I will take that into account. There is a chimney right here. You'll see a arrow in a second.
Yeah, at the back of the wolf pen.
Yes, that is a chimney going straight up.
Okay.
There you see the goblin up here on that wooden bridge.
Yep.
All right.
so Goblin can't see us yet.
No. He is kind of
Kinda
like
dark.
coming out here because he kind of heard noise. That's what you would naturally
I say
assume.
we just leave the wolves alone and walk past them.
All right.
Or stealth past them.
Yeah.
In your case.
Because aren't goblins not that intelligent?
They are not. He doesn't
So-
know why wolves would be howling.
They might just think it's just some wild animal.
I
just
say
walk
we take them out, and since they're chained, I think we can just let the ranged people have at them.
All right. Just so you know, if the party disagrees, you guys can roll for persuasion.
I mean, if they keep making noise, they're going to attract more goblins, and if we want to get a jump on those guys.
Yeah.
You decided to take range attacks?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Technically, you're not in combat because they are shacked up. It's up to you guys to determine who's going to attack them, in what order, how.
If I were to use my fire spell, it would create light and actually make the goblins worry. So I
Okay.
probably shouldn't use my magic.
So what you're saying is,
Oh, I just remembered, I also have a crossbow. I'm going to equip that.
okay.
All right,
should
you
do
free
that.
equip it.
You want to kill the.
So you have
Yeah, I have a crossbow too. So
This is your shield icon for when you have a crossbow equipped. And you also have your
Okay.
crossbow equipped. What do? You do nothing. You just hold out your hand. Alright. So,
So I'll move a little bit into the cave, just enough so that I can get a clear shot at the wolf.
alright. You're gonna have to move past no unless he decides to move out of the way.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move up one.
Alright. And then Fezzik's gonna move next to him.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
Alright. Fezzik decides to attack a wolf. Correct.
Yep. I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot it with a crossbow.
Yep, roll on your crossbow once you get it equipped.
It's equipped. Roll the hit. Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20, so you rolled double damage. Hit the damage dice once. I think beyond 20 is gonna no.
Yeah, it does.
It does not. Roll again and then add those two up.
No, it rolled 2d8s.
Oh,
Normally
it
I
did?
only roll 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just did 8 damage. Alright, fine. Which one were you attacking?
The one right in front of me.
Alright. So it howls in pain as it takes an arrow in the... If I said sternum, would that be an animal body part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it takes it in the sternum.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Like a
not
best
knowing
friend.
what a sternum is, it takes it in that. So, it is not dead, but it does look like it is pretty wounded, and it's walking with a limp now. In response to that, this wolf goes bananas and yanks at its chains again. Call highs or lows, Fezzik.
Lows.
This animal is able to break off of its chain, and it snaps at you, trying to attack you. It rolls. Do-do-do-do. It goes to bite, which has a +4 to hit. Alright. And it rolls a 6. It does not hit you. It goes on your armor and bounces right off. It is now in combat, so you guys need to roll for initiative. It is the only one in combat right now.
Okay.
We're going to make these guys a different color to show that they're not yet.
17. Go me.
Nice. Okay, Orthyra, you are first. The wolves are going to be dead last. Or at least this one is. So go ahead, Orthyra.
Well, I guess I need to get a little closer.
Yes. You could move up one, but then you would have to do disadvantage to miss Fezzik.
Yeah. Can you move me like behind?
Yeah.
Behind us.
If I move
Yeah,
you straight
in between.
behind you, if you're standing in the water, that'll remove disadvantage because you're close enough. You just kind of push Fezzik out of the way, and you're like, my turn.
I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
My next turn, I'm putting away my crossbow and getting out my...
All right. Fezzik warps out of existence for a second. You guys find that not unnatural at all because he just does that randomly. So he's no longer there. And when his turn comes up, he warps in, does something, and pops back out. So, Orthyra, you are attacking. This one can't move over here, so it's like moving that way to try to break out. So this one does break out. It is in combat with you guys. Because it just used its action to do that, it's going to end that round, and it is Orthyra's turn.
All right. Well, shoots the one in front of me.
Fezzik is still popped out of
Oh.
existence, so you have no disadvantage.
Try.
He went to go walk in the plane of the angels. Alright, you hit it. Roll for damage.
Forget.
9. It takes quite a bit of damage. It does not die. It is Fezzik's turn.
it
Is he back
Fezzik's
yet?
turn?
Yes, he is
Okay.
back. He pops back in and he's like, sorry guys, I hope you didn't miss me. I'm going to make no green. Oh wait, no. That's Orthyra. Let's do...
Blue.
There you go, teal. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do teal. I mean, I can do blue. There we go. So, you're attacking what's in front of you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit what's in front of me.
Alright, use your maul. You should have like a fighter like catchphrase, I think.
Fezzik smash.
Mm-hmm. Fezzik smash. You do not hit it though. You smash rock. Fezzik smash
Aw.
rock. No, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow.
8. And roll for damage. Okay, it dies. Wolf's turn. This guy decides to try and break loose. I'm just gonna let him roll because he is pretty in a feral state. Yeah, he breaks loose with such force that he just immediately goes in. As it snaps, he goes after No, right on top of the other guy, which makes him fall over. So, he attacks No. It's a roll to hit. Does a 22 hit?
Probably.
Alright. His damage is... Alright.
Ooh.
He's gonna do... Oh wait, that's the wrong dice. Objects, components, dice, D4. He's gonna do 4, 8, 10. He's gonna do 10 damage.
10 damage?
10
I'm at
damage.
2 health.
Yes. Yes, you are. In your thing, you should have a little button that you can type in
Yeah,
10 and
I
then
did
hit
that.
damage. Yep, you're down to 2. You're not looking so hot. He rolled pretty high as a wolf. There's a reason they were chained up. Those wolves are bad business. So, just so you know. Do they have reactions? Or if I roll for animal handling really quick. I'm going to make this
Sure.
a low difficulty check. Alright, nat 20. You know that they don't have opportunities of attack, so if No tries to disengage, he's going to be fine. Do you decide to tell him that?
Yes.
Alright, so no, you do not have to
Did I get a
use
wolf
disengage
back?
as a bonus to action, just so you know.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage.
Right, however, it's not your turn yet. It is Orthyra's, and then Fezzik's, and then yours. So, Orthyra.
Okay, what?
Your
It's
turn.
your turn.
Okay.
This guy is now off the chain.
Yeah, good
He's
wolf.
off the hook.
Oh.
Yeah, it's insane in the membrane.
Well, I guess I can't animal handle him because I have a wolf pet.
If you
Could I-
decide to
could
put
I
away
kill
your
him?
weapon, I can let you roll for animal handling. I'm gonna... It's gonna be a somewhat high attack though, because he a roll that you're gonna have to get because he is in a frenzy. You can try to calm him if you want, but you got to put away your bow.
Ugh.
I'm gonna kill him next. I hit
Choices.
him,
All right, I'll hit him. I'll attack.
All right. Since you hit him, or I'll roll for damage. All right. He takes more damage. He is now limping as well, and it's Fezzik. Oh yeah, Fezzik.
Wait, don't we have limited ammo? Should we have been reducing that?
For your crossbows, no, I'm not concerned.
Or just not gonna worry about it?
No, most people don't. I've never seen a DM worry about crossbows, arrows. It would be assumed that after every combat, you go and pick up all arrows that you've used. They don't always break.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. But what if you shoot 20 arrows in a single battle?
if you want to let me know, I'll make sure something both good and bad happens. I'll make it interesting if you decide to let me know.
So Fezzik
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah, Fezzik smash. In fact, you know what? If you keep track of arrows, I'll let you roll an extra +1 to magic attacks when you're depleted of arrows because you're just going all out. But yeah, you hit him. Roll for damage. What did we roll last turn to hit him? It was 9, and you had 15. Yeah. You chop his head off. They're dead. You guys are... Let's see, it's been a pretty lengthy fight. No, you guys are not out of combat. This guy has seen you by this point because of all of the noise you've been making. I should have mentioned that earlier. But he's going to freak out. Before I have him do something, you guys can decide to do something. You're in a surprise round.
Shoot him off the bridge!
You decide to take a shot at him. You guys can determine what order you go in.
Well, No's pretty injured. He's got 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should maybe get out of the cave. I say we get out of the cave and kind of posture up for goblins to come out.
Yeah? Is that what you
Yeah.
guys decided to do?
Probably.
Or should we duck into that cave?
I did not catch the last of that.
She asked if we should duck into the cave where the wolves were or back out to outside. I say
Right.
we go outside.
You
I don't
have
have
this-
night vision.
You have a clearing right here. Oh, wait. You guys can't see me because the camera's locked. You have a clearing right here. And you've got the wolf cave. You could also potentially decide to go back to Phandelver and then come back here at a later date. Completely up to you.
Well, I mean, we're still in combat, right?
You guys are in combat. You're in a surprise round. This goblin is shocked to see you, so you have an opportunity to do something. But if you were to run away, you don't know if the goblin's going to follow you or not. You don't know what he's going to do.
Or luck, he would follow.
Goblin's holding a torch, right?
How
He
did
is
the
not.
goblins track?
No.
You saw him because of dark vision. He also has natural dark vision.
Okay.
How well do goblins track?
You need to roll for that. And what would you roll? Roll a history check.
Okay.
Oh man, you think you've read about goblins in the past, but you're not quite sure. You know you read something about them being timid. Kind of cowardly.
Am I able to roll for history as well?
Yeah, why not? You guys, yeah, but this will be the last check before you gotta figure out what to do. Yeah, yeah. You kind of hear Orthira maybe say something out loud, but you're kind of like, you've been hit pretty hard by a wolf, so you're just like, I didn't catch that, but you're not concerned. So you guys do need to figure out what you're gonna do. Since you're in a surprise round, it needs to be relatively quick. Do it as if like you just noticed. Well, you noticed him before combat, but yeah, as if you have to do something about it now. It's a quick reaction.
I can't see the goblin because I don't have dark vision, but I assume they have told me there's a goblin up ahead.
Yes, they did.
I'm going to pull
Wait.
No out with me.
All right.
And
Am
head
I able
outside.
to throw a fireball at the bridge and catch the bridge on fire?
Your range is 80 with that? 50?
30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's right at the edge. You do have a line of sight for this part of the bridge. So, yeah, just barely.
And then since the bridge would be on fire, he would be able to see them, right?
He would... Oh, Fezzik?
Yeah.
Theoretically, yes.
So am I able to throw my fireball at the bridge and then retreat into the cave on the right?
Yes, you can. You can use an action to attack and then move afterwards. So you can be like, all right, guys, here you go. Leroy, Hail Mary. Throw it, and then you dodge into where the wolves are or something.
Because then Fezzik would be able to see the goblin on the bridge.
Absolutely.
But you said the bridge is like 20 feet up.
It is. But it would be on fire.
Could you?
Oh, 30 feet
Yeah,
plus
I have to
20
check
would be 50. You are absolutely right. That would be disadvantage for your throw.
Okay. I say we just leave then. Or at least I'm just gonna leave
What's
and back off.
What's your wisdom at? All right,
My
you would realize as a character that if you were to throw a fireball in that direction, that it would at least light up the goblin for a second. Does that change the way you're going to do things?
No, because
Alright.
Fezzik already knows that there's a goblin there. Just
Alright.
seeing him wouldn't do anything.
So you are doing what?
I'm just gonna run away
Alright.
back towards the forest.
Your speed
At least get
movement,
behind the other guy.
5, 10, 15, 20. Are you going into the clearing or are you going this way?
I want to go just left of the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Where is
I'm just
Nell
gonna go-
going?
I'm just gonna stay right there.
Right there? You got another 10
Yeah.
feet.
Or I'll move into the clearing
Alright.
and
5.
like look around in the forest, make
20.
sure there's nothing in there.
The clearing or the little underbrush right here?
Just the clearing.
Okay. So you move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you are also moving there, Fezzik?
Well, yeah, sure. I'll move in front of him.
Alright.
I want to make sure I still have a clear line of sight at the cave. I'm not too far away.
Orthara?
I want to move just a few feet outside of the cave.
Okay. Orthara?
Yeah, I'll go in front of Fezzik.
In front of Fezzik. Oh, in front of
In
Fezzik,
or
right here?
behind?
I'll go to his left.
If you want to,
left
you
or
can
my
wait
right?
there with your bow drawn and a reaction, so you can try to dodge out of something that would be coming at you. I'll let you do that for
Yeah,
free.
that's fine.
All right, so you're right there. This guy decides to run over here, and he's gone. You guys are out of combat.
Okay. So we should try to heal no.
All right, if you decide to, you will need to spend 4 hours for a short rest. 8
4
hours?
hours.
Yeah, unless you're an elf, you can reduce that in half. But
I
you're
would say
Ganazi.
get left, but there's also the hill going down, so he might be trying to come down there.
Mm.
He might be trying to
Well,
circle around.
I can do 2 hours.
Well, he's not an elf, though.
No, no is a Ganazi.
So it says I have +2 to medicine.
All right. Let's do this then. Your total health no is 12. Since it's like relatively new to the campaign, I'll cheat this. +2 to medicine. We'll roll a d4 twice, and then +2 to medicine. We'll add 1 to each roll. That way it splits in half. Let's say that you like squirrel away a potion of healing, but this would be like, probably the only time we're gonna get to use it. If you want to do that on no.
Okay.
All right, so a 4 plus 1, that's 5, and then roll again. And another 5. So you heal 10, you're back to full health now.
Cool.
No longer in combat. I mean,
Alright.
still not in combat, but now you're healed. What are you guys doing? I'm surprised that there's no
Oh, do we
equipment.
want to go back in?
We've already taken care of the wolves. Do we about looking at around the bend, or do we want to go back to our original mission?
Well, that wagon got looted by goblins, and we haven't found the stuff yet.
And we haven't found the person.
We haven't found the person yet. So
Sildar
I'm
Hotwinter.
inclined. Yes,
Yes.
we haven't found him. I'm willing to go back in.
Yeah.
I have a torch. I have 10 torches. I will use a torch.
All right.
I have 10
I
too. I don't really need 10 torches. I don't need
Mm.
torches at all.
You could give them to Fezzik if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my
I've got the carry weight.
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna
not
give-
doing carry weight.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take 10
I'm gonna
torches.
give 10 torches to Fezzik.
All right. So basically, you just remove them from your inventory, and then Fezzik goes in and edits the quantity he has.
I've got 20.
All right. You're equipping one. That's gonna give off a glow 30 feet.
Cool.
All right.
So, guys, are we ready to venture back in?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe Maybe either No or I, since we have the dark vision.
You guys should both be in front, and I'll be behind you with a torch, so I don't your dark vision by having a torch in front of your eyes.
Well, yes, also, it's not gonna, but it would be better that we go in undetected as opposed to.
So you want to go up ahead a little bit and try and scout out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got high stealth too.
Yeah.
All right. Roll for stealth.
You said roll stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Boo!
Yeah. You ready yourself for stealth. Let's see. Oh, lock the camera. Come on, Seth. I just need to check some things. Obviously there's one goblin in the cave, so what I'm really doing is just checking to see what his passive perception is to see if it beats your stealth. His passive perception. Alright. I'm not going to tell you how good you did, but I'll let you go off of that. You'll learn through experience how well you hit. You're going first?
Yeah.
Where are you moving up to?
I will move up to just before that new cave entrance.
Right
but
there?
The one off to the left?
The one off to the left.
Alright.
She's scouting.
Alright, so she's
So,
up here.
but if-
You could
if
hear
I-
her knock an arrow, and then what sounds like goblin noises. What do you decide to do?
I'm going to try and go up there.
Take 10, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a Goliath. Never mind. You just... You step one step, and you're like... Actually, you can see the entire thing happen. You're trying not to hit your head on the cave this entire time. No wonder you popped out of existence. You probably warped past outside the cave. So, Mr. Goliath, you're in combat as well. Before you do your turns and roll for initiative, no, what are you doing? You're not in combat.
I'm gonna try to head up at 2.
Alright, you can... it's athletics, but you can take 10.
Athletics.
You can take 10. You're up there. You guys are in a cramped space. While you're here, No and Fezzik, you're going to be at disadvantage for stuff. All rolls, because you're up in each other's space. Especially considering Fezzik is a frickin' giant. And basically, you're standing on his foot.
All right. So now I can roll for initiative?
Yes, you can roll for initiative for combat. Everybody roll.
Okay.
Goblins are going to roll too, because they all roll as a group.
Oh,
They got a nat
cool.
1! Awesome! They're going to do so well. No, you just barely beat him out. Orathyra is just rolling high because she's a ranger. Alright. Fezzik. Got a 4. Alright, so it's Orathyra, Fezzik, and No. Go ahead, Orathyra.
Shoot an arrow.
Alright. You shoot an arrow at him, right?
Yeah, the guy right in view of me.
Alright, you hit him. Roll for damage. You hit him right in the head. He dies.
Wait.
Nice. You can move before the end of your turn. You have
Okay.
35
Get
feet.
out of my way.
Alright, I'm gonna
yeah.
move.
You feel a
Right in
presence
front of the
behind you
dead
be
goblin.
like, hey, move. Where do you go?
I would recommend like going out to the right, since the goblin was going to warn the other ones. There's probably not any goblins behind.
Yeah.
They
I'll-
have
I'll
not
go
noticed
to-
yet. All they
no.
noticed was one of their guys fall over. They...
I'm gonna move right
Think he's
where
drunk.
right around the bend there.
Alright. Like, right there?
Like up one and to the right two.
Up 1 and to the right 2. Do you mean up 1
Yep, that one.
north?
It's perfect.
Oh, sorry
Just
about the
the
delay.
way-
Yes.
Right there. That's good.
Alright, cool. It is now Fezzik's turn.
Physics.
Yep.
So I'm still carrying the torch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I told you I was
5,
carrying a
10,
torch.
15, 20, 25, 30. Not close enough for the goblins to see your torch.
Okay. So I'm going to run up my 30 feet I am allotted.
Alright. 5, 10,
Which
15,
would put-
20, 25. It would put you either right here
Well,
or right there. And obviously I know there's a delay. So let's call this, if you're to run as far as you can either go here. Actually, you can go here and then 5 feet from here.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to run kind of into the center of that little area.
If you move here, you're in range to attack this goblin.
Right. But I'm holding a torch still. Oh, but you know what? I'm holding a maul in one hand, a torch in the other. Right. So I'm going to move in range of the goblin I can hit, drop my torch on the ground so I can see, and Fezzik smash.
All right. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll allow it because you guys were not in combat. Well, you were in a surprise round because they hadn't noticed you yet. So yeah, you drop the torch because the maul's two-handed. You equip it as you go, and then you just go full ham into this guy, correct?
Yes.
I'll give you a +2 to hit on that. You got
Not
a
that
little
I-
too
oh,
excited.
thank you. I got a little
Fezzik-
too excited.
Fezzik excited, Fezzik miss. Fezzik no
Oh.
move no more. So Fezzik done. No go now.
I'm gonna move up into line of sight.
1, 2, 3. So that's 15 feet.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw a fireball at the goblin Physic just tried to hit.
Alright, roll to attack. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. 13. Why did I forget his armor class? Oh my word. I'm the worst. It's all good. That misses.
Okay.
You have how many feet left? 15? You have 15 feet left. And then the goblins go.
I'm gonna go back down like 10 feet.
That way?
Back the way I came. Yeah.
Alright. You can move one more if you want.
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright, Goblin's turn. This guy right here, you guys now notice, is a goblin boss. He looks a little bit sturdier than the rest of them, and next to him is what looks like a fallen knight of humanoid appearance. This guy says, "Who dares attack the Cragmaw hideout?" And he picks this guy up and drags him over to the ledge, preparing to throw him. This is a 10-foot drop. So, that was his action. The rest of the goblins are kind of just like, what in the hell is going on? This guy's kind of fallen backwards. He's prone. So I'm going to do this. It's going to cost half his movement speed to get back up because he just saw a Goliath run into the cave and try to cleave him in half. This dude isn't going to move because he's scared. Neither is this guy. Really, the only guy who's going to move is this guy because he doesn't know what's going on. He's going to go move 5, 10. He's going to see a Goliath, get surprised, and then he's going to jump down as part of his action to move in behind the Goliath. That is the entirety of the goblins' movement, so now it is Orathyra's turn. Just so you know, this goblin boss, the guy in purple, is attempting or threatening to throw the knight down. Before Arthyra does anything, this guy does say, "I am willing to parley."
So we lost the Discord for a minute.
Oh, what's the last
So
thing
the
you
Goblin
heard?
Boss, it was actually right after No's missed attack.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's perfect. Okay, so No misses the attack. This goblin boss right here looks a little sturdier than the rest of the goblins, and you see a humanoid form that looks like a knight who looks like he's on the verge of death. The goblin boss says, "Who dares attack the Cragmaw hideout?" And he drags this knight to the ledge, and he says, "I'll throw him to your death if you guys refuse to parley." And then a bunch of the orcs moved around. It's Arthyra's turn. Did you guys get all that?
I'll stop for a moment. I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
Say you.
I'm going to stare at him though.
You're
I'm
gonna.
going to stare at him so menacingly.
You know what? Why don't you roll an intimidation check? Ooh, this dude gets a little unnerved and he lets go of the knight. But that's all that happens. I'm gonna lock the camera here for a second because this is actually part of the actual campaign, and so I need to read some notes. But yeah, go ahead and figure out what you guys want to do. Are you gonna continue combat, or are you gonna try to parlay?
I say we try to parlay because there's a lot of goblins.
You guys can talk amongst yourself as a group. You are temporarily suspended in combat, so you don't have to do 6 seconds. You can just keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll shut up and stand there for a minute.
Let's see about the play.
All right. He goes, this guy goes, our Hall Winter. Know that because I beat you guys want me to, I can kill the stream and reopen it.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the video
All right. That's fine.
recording, especially this time because we're really fumbling through it.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's actually pretty funny, and it's, like, really cool. I'm enjoying it. So, I'll kill the stream. I'm going to reopen it again. So, end stream.